from working, and again, we want to avoid that. So we're going to go ahead and set it at 90 here. Now the other aspect, or VTC, or variable cam, this has been checked off. Now that's because this is an S2000 application. This file's an S2000. So if you started with another PRB file, you didn't select the one that I showed, you'd have to make sure you go here to VTC or IVTech and make sure it's disabled. We're going to say the VTC enable checkbox is going to be off, saying it's going to be in the disabled state, because we don't have variable cam on an F-Series engine. Even though we're running an RSX type SECU that does have variable cam, we're going to be disabling it and going ahead and setting it there. So now that we went over all of our parameters, let's jump into our tables now so we can linearize our fuel and ignition timing table. It's going to be the last step here, and then we can calibrate our throttle, upload the file, and then we're going to be ready to fire it up in the next video. So let's jump in here now to going into our tables. All right, so let's close out our parameters window here, and we're going to be jumping now into our tables. So we can see here, we're going to have our low cam table. It's going to be our table with the 1x, our spark. And then we're going to find we have our high cam spark timing table, we have our low cam fuel table, and then our high cam fuel table. And we also find our variable cam tables. Now these aren't going to be used on our application, and in fact we go in here, we take a look, we're going to be seeing that the fact that we turned off the variable cam feature here under VTech. We heard that turn this VTC enabled, we've unchecked that, or it's been unchecked in this file. We're going to find that the normal variable cam tables that we have associated with our low cam and our high cam, we have a 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 degree cam angle table pairing for fuel and timing are all going to be gone. They're going to be just turned off. So essentially we're going to have just this low and high function. So the ones are going to be our low cam operation, the 2s are going to be our high cam operation for spark and for fuel. And then we can find, again, variable cam here that's not being used. We're going to show all 0s. And what we can actually do here into the table, just to make this consistent, let's go ahead and select it and set it to all 0, just so we can get that out of the way. And that should be good. Let's jump into our fuel table now and start to linearize this and take a look. So what I'm going to do is go into options, go into show NA tables. This is going to be collapsing my tables here. If I go here and we go to show boost tables, it's only going to go out to approximately where the stock map sensor is good to. It's about 10, 10.5 psi. So this will go show to a 12 psi. Into options, we can go to show NA tables, and now we're just going to be showing just the NA portion of our tables. Now we want to go and start with this to be able to linearize everything and set the tables up. Then we can expand out to boost and start to copy and paste the tables and build that out. So what I'm going to do right now is take a look at my breakpoints first here in our low cam fuel tables. We're going to see we have breakpoints 500, 800, 900, 1100, and then going all the way up. So the breakpoints here are fine. We don't probably have to change anything all throughout the table here, but on the low end, at idle, we're definitely going to be a little more specific because it has relatively large injectors. If we pack our breakpoints pretty tightly here and have all of our fuel values in our table here